Come with me to my first cake class. This class was taught by Lauren. She is the owner of Sweet Delicious Sweets. This is actually one of my favorite bakeries. So to enter the giveaway, she had us have others comment their favorite baker in the area, someone who deserves a free cake class. And as you can see, some of my people did show up for me in the comments, and I was blessed enough to have won this class. So as far as setup, she did provide us with icing. She gave us all turntables, scissors, cake tips. She also provided the cake for us. Mine was carrot cake. So here you can see me starting to assemble the cake. She did tell us to put some icing on that cake board and then go ahead and unwrap our layers and then place the flattest part of that layer downward. I just wanted to show all the materials she provided. She gave us edible images, a spatula, a scraper, as well as the turntable you see and the cake board at the bottom, the icing and the piping tip as well. Next, she had us stack the next layer of cake onto the bottom layer.
Up all that icing around and push it down towards the sides so that I can go around the side.
As you can see, she was guiding us on the other end of the camera, just showing us the steps on how to assemble the cake, how to ice the cake. She was a great instructor. She definitely allowed us to ask any questions. She was very patient with us and very hands-on as well. So from here, I just started to add the icing for my crumb coat. I know usually you can use a spatula to do this, but it did kind of seem a little easier using the piping bag, so I gave it a try. So here you can see me using that spatula to go ahead and smooth out some of that buttercream. As you saw in the video of her, she just kind of smoothed out the top and then went around the sides to make sure the icing was evenly spread. She definitely had some really good tips about making the edges more like square by adding more icing to the top and then kind of using the scraper tool to sharpen them. And I'll show you guys a clip of her doing that here. So after that, she put all of our cakes in the freezer. She did have us write our names on the bottom so that we didn't mix up our cakes, and then this is her just taking them out of the freezer. Once they had set, I want to say she gave it about 10 minutes or so.
Okay, now y'all gonna take this and this cover so that we can smooth that out.
I went ahead and started adding that second layer of icing. She didn't have us do 3 coats. So I'm using that spatula. I did use, like I said, a bag to pipe it. I don't know, it's a little awkward, but the spatula I feel like I'm more comfortable with, so I just went in and used that. She was giving us a lot of helpful tips. In the clip previous, she was just showing the girl how when your cake is uneven, you can add more icing to kind of help the structure appear more straight. So I was really tuned in on that because that's the issue I actually have is my cakes being crooked. So she was very helpful there.
Okay, so you going up as yeah. Yes. So then you want to take all this excess ice and you pushing that towards the middle.
Like I said, she was so helpful and so sweet. Just going around helping anyone who needed help, giving them that one-on-one time.
This is gold, this is silver. So just make sure this is, sometimes this will come off, but this should be good if y'all just hold it right here. This is called glitter. I don't know about this one. I think it's called glitter sprayer. Okay. That's fire. So I'm gonna leave these right here. So push out, down, let go. Out, curve it down, let go.
See what I'm saying? Just overall super helpful. She taught us how to do the border. And we all have creative control over our own cake, so you can add whatever glitter you wanted. Like I said, we did all kind of have the same edible image and things, but you were able to make it your own. Some people put their hearts on top of the cake, some people put it on the sides. So it was really up to you on how you wanted the cake to turn out. This is just me doing that piping. It's something I feel like I struggle with, but I just got to keep practicing to get better. Here I'm just adding the finishing touches to the cake, going ahead and adding that top border. And now you see me going ahead and adding that bottom border. She also had some like gold flakes for you to add, but because I was doing silver, I just wanted to keep that theme going. And here is the final result of the cake. I did have a blemish on my edible image because I tried to wipe something off with wet paper towel, and don't do that. This is me just showing you some of the other girls' cake. Everybody in the class was so cool, by the way. But overall, 10 out of 10 would definitely recommend.